Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on, are you on their mind? So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, specific person. We're going to take a look at what are their thoughts and feelings about you at this time. And then what action, if any, do they wish to take next towards you and this connection? And then stay with me till the end, because you'll also be able to ask Spirit your most urgent question about this connection and get an answer as well. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. Wanted to give a big hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already been part of the Live Tarot family. You know how much I absolutely love and adore you all. Thank you for being here with me today. So as always, I have 3 groups for you and many ways for you to choose your group. You can pick from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate. I will show you each of the cards and the images, as well as the crystals that go along with each one. And then we'll also be assigning zodiac signs for each group. So some people like to choose their zodiac as well as their person's zodiac, and then combine those readings. So please do be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Do what feels intuitively right. There is no right or wrong answer. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you just want to get specific clarity on what's going on between you and your special person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just love seeing you on video call. And I personally believe, after doing thousands of readings with hundreds of clients, that it is the most powerful way to do a reading, because it's live. Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time, and we record it as well for you, so you can watch it multiple times and you would be surprised at how much more you learn. So that's one option. The other option is pre-recorded video readings, and if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Now, if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home, I've also created 2 decks. The Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love deck. I use this in every reading so you can see it. And Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is my business, money, and career deck. These are available with free shipping both at my website as well as Amazon FBA, and all of the links are in the box below. Okay, so let's take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided to. For group number 1, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. Okay, and let's assign zodiac signs. We have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aries for group number 1. For group number 2, we have Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. And for group number 3, we have Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. Beautiful group number 1 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aries. So let's see. Are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We'll also be looking at what actions, if any, do they wish to take towards you next. And at the end, keep your question for Spirit about this connection in mind, because you will be getting an answer. So we'll start here with your oracle, and then we will do your tarot as well. So we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Oh, fire and passion, beautiful. Dry desert. So do you see how we're getting alternating split energies here? And I think that is the main issue in this person's thoughts of you. They seem to be quite split in their energy, in their thoughts, and in their emotions towards you. Okay. And I'm very curious as to what comes out in the tarot, because there's a specific reason for this. And I feel for some of you, it may just be as simple as third-party situation, because when I get this kind of, chemistry, confusion, passion, dry desert, very alternating, very on-off, very push-pull energy that you can see clearly even in the cards. Like, this is pull, this is push, this is pull, this is push, right? So for some of you, the reason why this person may be like this could be because they are divided, they are conflicted due to some sort of a third-party situation where they feel very drawn to you, a lot of passion with you, a lot of chemistry with you, but then they pull back because they are not free, either emotionally, logistically, physically. They are not free to explore this passion or chemistry. For some of you, this person is still trying to resist it. Okay, like you might be such a temptation to this person that they are actively trying to resist you. So the way you might be seeing it, because we are getting an energy here of confusion, is they might be even confusing you through their behavior. Like you feel like they are deliberately staying away from you, trying to speak to you less, trying to communicate less. If they're texting, they try to text less, or they try not to say too much in their texts. You can feel the divide. You can feel this wall, like, okay, I feel things for you. There's an intensity in the vibration, like underneath everything, there's this deep passion that they feel for you, that they constantly think of you. I think this chemistry and this passion combined, like you are kind of an obsessive temptation in their mind and in their heart and in their energy. But the way you see it come out in action is that they always seem to be pulling back, or they always seem to be only giving you crumbs or only giving you certain amount of energy, but not enough to make it satisfying. Okay. And that is why I feel like they themselves feel like they're in this dry desert, as in they don't know what to do. They feel barren. They feel empty. They feel shallow because they might be stuck in a situation that makes them feel very unhappy, but they have not left. Now, third party doesn't necessarily mean romantic either. It could be any kind of family, business, financial obligations that keep this person in a dry desert, as in like make them feel like they don't have options, make them feel like they have to embrace or accept their current reality. that they don't have an out, they don't have an escape, they don't know what to do to get out of it. They are stuck in some sort of a mental or physical place where they're not seeing the end, or they're not seeing where their freedom can come from. And that's why we're getting this dry desert. I feel like this person, you ignite this tremendous passion in them for more. And I feel like this passion they have for you and their thoughts of you is not just about you, but it's about the possibility of what life can be with you. So the passion that they feel for you, group one, is not just for you. It's for the life they could have with you, which is so much bigger, right, than just having passion for you. So you've opened up a portal into a whole new life that this person could claim if they knew how to claim that passion, okay? If they had the courage to claim it. And I feel like for this person, a lot of this confusion, uncertainty, unclear and unsure, is because they are not sure if they have the courage to claim this connection. And that is why they kind of give themselves the excuse of confusion when it's actually courage. But because they don't want to admit that maybe they're a bit cowardly at this time, maybe they don't want to admit that they don't have the courage at this time to step into something new, something beautiful that is going to ask them to change their life, especially for those of you who this is a third party, in the sense of like this person is married or living with somebody, or they have an arrangement with someone, you know, it's very hard for them to leave that. It's very hard for them to bring up the courage to say, you know what, I'm going to choose something better. I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to follow this love that I feel. So they're kind of saying it to themselves as confusion, but a lot of it has to do with courage. Okay? Courage. Let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling about you? King of Wands. See, there's that chemistry again. Five of Swords. Yep, this is what I mean. It's like, and it's so interesting that this Five of Swords is directly before this, underneath this confusion card, because I feel like that's the part where you're hitting the pride, you know? The pride and the ego around not wanting to admit that this is not confusion, it's courage. Six of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay. So this person, in their heart of hearts, and you may not feel it or see it, I feel like this person can be very guarded about their emotions. So you may not see it or feel it very directly or very openly, but this person, in their heart of hearts, they have tremendous love and passion for you. And this King of Wands, to me, that's like, wow, this is the third card. We already got chemistry. We already got passion. This is the third card that is underlining how much this person actually feels for you and how much they might actually be hiding it. Okay, hiding it because they don't feel that they are free to feel it, to allow themselves to feel it. It's almost like this person denies themselves pleasure, denies themselves passion in some way, and they do it on purpose. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with their own low self-esteem, where they feel that they are not deserving or that they are punishing themselves, especially if this person is currently partnered with somebody else. All the more reason why they are trying to kill their passion for you. They're trying to repress their passion for you, their love for you, because they may not be free to express it. But for others of you, that freedom could be tied to other things. Maybe they are not financially free. Maybe they're not logistically free. Maybe this is a long distance relationship where they feel like, why should I invest all of my heart and soul into this when I don't even know if we can be together in the same city, right? Or in the same town. So this person right now is actively trying to repress their emotions for you, their passion for you. And it doesn't really matter what the reason is. So take it as it resonates for your specific situation. But part of that in their thoughts of you is them trying to hold back, trying to control their passion and feelings for you. And the other part of it, the reason why they're also trying to control their passion for you is because Five of Swords, they don't want to admit with their ego, their pride, that Six of Swords, there's a part of them that doesn't want to move on from whatever this limitation is. Like they know that in order to claim you, in order to have this love, this passion, this chemistry in their life, Six of Swords, they need to move on from something. Whether it means leaving a situationship that they're in, a partnership they're in, a living situation they're in, whether they are married or in a committed relationship, whatever, Six of Swords, they would have to have the courage to move on from that. They would have to have the courage to leave it. But they don't want to admit, Five of Swords, with their ego, that they don't have that courage. So again, it's like they have all these excuses for why they cannot be fully free. Six of Swords also is about travel. So for some of you, if this is a long distance relationship, that's another thing. Like they are afraid to move away from where they're at, or they don't want to move away because that would mean changing their life too much, right? So they know, Two of Pentacles, they know that decisions need to be made. Very important decisions, or else they're going to lose you. This person may feel also that they have too many constraints. They might have material constraints like money constraints, living, housing, where they live constraints. They may have too many other responsibilities as well. So they feel very limited in what they can offer to you. And that really bothers them. So in their thoughts and feelings of you, they're constantly feeling that limitation. Okay, so whatever that limitation is for them, it feels oppressive. Okay, it feels like they can't seem to get out of it, manage it, and be fully with you. And that's why their energy keeps coming across as somebody who's there but not there. Like they feel it, but they won't say it. They feel it, but they won't do it. They won't take the kind of actions towards you that makes it feel like they're invested or committed in this. So let's see. Is there any action in this immediate future that this person wishes to take towards Group 1? Yes, they do wish to take action. They do wish to ascend. Beautiful. Wow. Fresh start, new opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance. Appreciate. Okay, so this person, see, like I told you, with this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, the beautiful King of Wands energy, the question here is not their feelings for you. I think this person feels very deeply for you, Group 1. Look at this beautiful yes. They absolutely want you. That is clear to them. This person is not struggling with their feelings for you. Okay, they are not. This confusion, again, I keep coming back to this confusion. It is not at all about how they feel about you. They are not confused about their feelings. Yes, they absolutely know how they feel. Their problem is what's up in their life, like what's going on in their life situation that is right now blocking them from ascending into this relationship. What is blocking them from the evolution of this connection? What is keeping them stuck so that they can't expand and make the choices to claim this connection in real terms, in real life, whether that means, moving, whether that means being closer to you physically, like moving to where you are, whether that means leaving another relationship or another situation, whether that means getting a new job, whatever it is, like that's where it's like they deeply appreciate you and want to be with you. They deeply want this fresh start, but they're afraid to make that leap of faith. But I feel like it's coming, because yes to a fresh start means that yes, this person is coming towards making a decision to be with you. This is about saying yes and letting go of the fear. And I think that's where their lag time has been. They've needed to muster up the courage, but I feel like this courage is absolutely there. It's coming, it's growing, and it's only a matter of time before they figure out how to deal with whatever needs to be released in order for them to say yes completely to this fresh start, which I think is absolutely coming, because we have this ascension right here in the middle, as well as their deep appreciation and their, fantasizing and wanting, like, okay, I can see this new beginning, what this new life would be like with you. I can see it, I can feel it, and it's something that is so beautiful that I wish to say yes to. So go ahead and ask your question about this connection. And here is your answer. Ooh, peaceful resolution. I love it. This is a situation that will resolve peacefully, because we're getting all this very positive energy in this person's actions towards you. Beautiful. I love this. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. These are available at my website and Amazon FBA with free shipping. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal, and Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. Let's see. Are you on their mind? If so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? Then we will also look at what action, if any, do they wish to take towards you and this connection next in this immediate future. And stay with me till the end, because you will be able to ask Spirit your question about this connection and get an answer. So we're starting here with your oracle, and then we will do your tarot. You deserve love. You are lovable. Open heart, receptivity, empathy, and vulnerable. Lake, stillness. Moonlight. Okay. So I'm feeling a very kind of a dreamy energy from this person. Almost like you've become somebody who's more in their daydreams and fantasies rather than in real life. This combination of moonlight with the stillness of the lake gives me that energy. So actually, I wouldn't be surprised if for some of you, it doesn't have to be for everybody, there is some sort of a silence right now between you and this person. Either you both got to a point where you decided that it's better to let this connection go because one or both of you is not fully available. There seems to be, with this moonlight energy, I just feel like there's some sort of a block between the two of you right now. And that block really has nothing to do with your hearts or your love for each other. I feel like you both deeply love and care for one another, but there is something that is blocking the two of you from actually coming together. And that is why for right now, there seems to be a stillness in the communication. This is why I'm getting the energy that this person thinks about you, fantasizes about you, every day. But it's in this dreamy sort of a way where you're more of like this fantasy figure, at least for now. This doesn't feel like a permanent state to me. It feels like a pause. You know how when two people really love each other and they want the best for each other, which is what I feel this You Deserve Love is all about. Like two people who really love each other and want the best for each other are not able to be together at this time. So they've pressed a pause button. So the relationship, the energy, the connection hasn't gone anywhere, but there might be stillness and silence in communication right now because there wasn't a solution to whatever the block is. But that doesn't mean that their heart still isn't completely obsessed with you. This person and you, I feel, again, want the best for each other. Your hearts are very open to each other. You have empathy for each other. You've been vulnerable with each other. I feel like this person and their thoughts of you keep thinking back to the times where they were totally raw and vulnerable in front of you. I feel like this person has opened up to you in ways that maybe they've never opened up to anybody else before. They've shown you parts of themselves that they keep hidden from other people. And so because they have felt that they can be so open and so honest in themselves with you, they deeply admire you and deeply respect you and appreciate the time that they did spend with you. So their heart right now is still very open towards you. Even if, again, I feel like they're loving you from a distance right now, at least for now. It doesn't mean it's permanent. But again, I just get this very deep feeling that this person is in love with you, but right now they're in love with you at a distance for now, because something that has happened or some sort of block that's come between the two of you is obscuring the light right now. Like they don't know what the next step is, especially if they are not available or you are not available or whatever the block is. It could be anything. Take it as it resonates for your situation. Whatever the block is right now is adding darkness to the situation in the sense that they are not seeing a clear solution. And because they're not seeing a clear solution, they've pressed pause on this relationship while they figure it out, you know, or while both of you figure it out, because neither of you right now may know how to remove this block or may know how to deal with the situation. And that is why, again, I'm getting a very like fantasy driven, I daydream about you, I dream about you, I fantasize about you, I'm in love with you from a distance kind of stillness from this person. But I don't think it's gonna last. I think it's like a pause, you know, it's a pause when two people are in love and can't seem to figure out how to be together for now. But this person adores you, okay? They fantasize about you. And I'm also getting the energy that many times they pick up their phone to text you, but then they either delete it or they don't press send because they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. They feel like if they're going to come back into your life or open communication again, that they should have something to offer, something that is real, something that is worthy of you. But right now, it's almost like they're saying, why come and bother you? Why send you texts if they don't have a solution or they don't have anything real to give to you? It's kind of like wasting your time, and they respect you too much to do that. They don't want to open the wound again. If there's been some sort of an ending here or a pause because something was painful, there was a wound here, they don't want to open that wound up again unless there is an answer, unless there is a reason to come back and say, okay, I know what the answer is. Let's see, let's go deeper. What else is on their mind? What else are they thinking and feeling? Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, the Empress. Yeah, see, I told you, this person adores you. They, in their thoughts, they simply adore you. They almost put you on a pedestal. They also feel that they are not quite at the same level that you are at. Group 2, look at the central energy of the Nine of Pentacles. They want to meet you in this place. I feel like they see you in a very respectful way. Like they admire and respect who you are as a person, what you've done in your life, how hard you've worked, how many challenges you've gone through. Again, see, because we have this receptive, empathy, and vulnerable, I feel like both of you have been incredibly open and vulnerable with each other. You have both shared your challenges, things that maybe you haven't told other people. I feel like you've confided in each other, and that is why even if things aren't working out right now, underneath there's an energy of unbreakable trust between the two of you, because you've allowed each other to see parts of yourselves that you haven't shown the rest of the world. So that's a really powerful energy that the two of you have, that you share. And that's what this person is always thinking of, especially if they are right now loving you at a distance while there is a pause. So they greatly admire and respect you, but they also want to be worthy of you because they think so highly of you. They also feel that there are parts of themselves or parts of their life right now that are not at this level where they are fully ready. Nine of Swords, there's a lot of tension, a lot of stress in their life. This could be coming from whatever the blocks are between the two of you, or whatever is in their life that is blocking this connection from moving forward. So this person, they love you from afar, but they're also extremely stressed out and up at night on what to do, because they want desperately to be with you, but there's also something in their life that keeps them from doing it, or that there's issues that are blocking them from fully committing to this. And part of it is also, even if they were to fully commit, they feel like they still come up short, because there's something in their life, or where they are in their life, that is not quite at the level that you're at. And that is why we're getting this Magician's energy. Like they want to manifest you, they want to be with you, and with this beautiful Empress, look at the way they see you. I feel like for those of you who are in that stage of life of wanting a family and children, they absolutely want a family with you. They want to commit to you. They want to build a life with you. But even if you're not at that place, this is about both of these energies, major arcanas, major spiritual lesson for this person. Both of these energies are about wanting to create. This is an energy of creation. What can we create together? I want to do it with you. I want to create with you. And I feel like that's what this person's greatest frustration is that for whatever the reasons are, and again, take them for your situation as they resonate, this person feels blocked from having the ability to create a life with you. And their deepest desire is to create that life. They wish they could have the life that is with you. They wish they could manifest it. They wish they could create it. They wish they could nurture it. They wish they could build it. This is their deepest desire, but also their deepest frustration right now, okay? They are very frustrated and full of desire for you, and not able to create that life that they so want, okay? So this is, again, Six of Cups. To me, this is the same energy of loving you from afar. Right now, they are just living in the memories, all the beautiful memories that you shared. They want to come back into your life. They see, this is also soulmate energy. They see you as their absolute soulmate. In their heart, in their mind, in their soul, they call you their soulmate, nobody else, only you. So right now, they are sad, they are distant, They're fantasizing about you, living in memories of you for now, until this gets resolved. But I think they're also living in frustration because they're not living the life that they want. The life that they want is what they want to create with you, but they are right now somehow barred from it, you know, blocked from it. So in this immediate future, what action, if any, does this person wish to take towards group 2? Yeah, see, big goals, ego, observe. This is again observing from afar, transformation. Okay, so see, yep, this person, for many of you, and the reason why we got that 9 of Pentacles along with this big goals is for many of you, this person's issues are financial. They are stuck in a particular situation due to finances. Okay? They're either stuck in a particular location, they're stuck in a particular relationship or living situation or something, or family situation. And it has to do with financial constraints. And that also makes sense because we have this 9 of Swords. So they have the combined conflict, stress, and tension of being stuck financially and stuck emotionally because they can't have you. So 9 of Swords, that's the stress. They want you so deeply, so much so, that they are constantly observing and obsessing about you. Like I said, see, here's another confirmation of them loving you from a distance. They're obsessed with where you are, what you're doing, how you are, loving you from a distance. And their pride or ego is also keeping them stuck in the sense that, what can I do if my situation is financial? It's embarrassing. It's shameful that I'm not even financially, like, you know, in a position where I can choose love. I can choose the life I want. I can create. Magician, Empress. They want to create, but they feel blocked from doing that. But what I love about this last card is I feel like they're working towards this transformation. They need a breakthrough. Okay, they know they've been stuck. They know that the only path towards you and towards this creation energy is to transform themselves and their life. They need that breakthrough, and I feel like this is what they're working on. This is what they're committed to. It may not be today or tomorrow, but I feel like they are absolutely committed to working on the transformation that needs to happen in their life in order to finally create a new life with you. And that's what this reinvention energy is all about, is they need to reinvent themselves. They have to reinvent their life and reinvent where they currently are, so that now they can come into this Magician and Empress energy and start creating with you. Okay, so I feel very hopeful that this transformation is in the process. But like I said, it's not going to be like this weekend, right? But it's there because their deepest desire is to be with you. So go ahead and ask your most urgent question about this connection. Ask for help from others. Okay, so take that as it resonates for your situation. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. The Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. They're available with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really supports me and the channel. You have no idea how much, and it's absolutely free to you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one. That chose this image right here, as well as this crystal. Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Then we'll also take a look at, is there any action they wish to take next towards you and this connection right now in the immediate future? And stay with me till the end, because you will be able to ask Spirit a question about this connection and get an answer. So we'll start here with your oracle, and then we'll do your tarot. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Releasing. Letting go, moving on, walking away. Rain, purification. Metamorphosis. This is very interesting. I almost feel like there's like a progression in energy here. Almost like a step-by-step of what this person is thinking and feeling, and almost like an evolution of what is going on in this connection and how the connection itself is evolving and expanding and changing. Are they thinking of you? Yes, very much so. They feel like maybe something has happened here where you guys weren't able to have a real and deep conversation about what is going on in this connection. For some of you, maybe there has been some silence without the conversation, you know, where people are confused. You don't know why it ended, or you don't know what's going on because one or both of you didn't feel comfortable or safe enough quite just yet to sit and talk through what the real issues are. So I feel like this person, they want to have this conversation, even though it may feel very uncomfortable, even though it may be hard to do. I feel like this person definitely has a hard time confronting things, you know. They may be somebody who would rather walk away or move on than to have the difficult conversation. And I think this is how they have been in the past, but there's something about you that makes them stop in their tracks and not want to repeat that cycle. Okay, so I feel like in their thoughts of you, this person is trying to purify themselves. That's what this purification is about. But the purifying of themselves is about not running away when things get tough. I think this person has found it easier in their life and in their past before they met you to walk away when things get difficult in a relationship. Not because they're a bad person, not because they don't feel, but because they understand that they lack the skill maybe to sit and confront things head on. You know, either they have a sense of low self-esteem, or they have a sense of shame around, you know, what's going on in their heart, what's gone on in their life, and they haven't wanted to confront things. They found it easier to run away or walk away. And I think what they're beginning to understand as they're thinking about you is that in the past, that was the more clear choice for them, because whoever they were dating or whoever they were with in the past wasn't as important to them as the pain of confronting them. And I know that sounds harsh to the previous people. And sometimes it's even somebody you're married to, where it's like, you know, you're married to them, but it's more about logistics and day-to-day life rather than actually confronting them or being real with them, right? It's more about routines and finances and, you know, giving some sort of an image of a normal life to the outside world, but inside it is emotionally empty because people are not confronting what's truly going on. Like there's always an elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. And I feel like that's what this person has done in the past. But with you, they realize they don't want to do that anymore because you mean more to them than the pattern of letting go, moving away, walking away, and releasing when things get difficult. You mean more to them than this. And so right now they may have done this anyway. Like there might be, for some of you, again, take it as it resonates for your situation, they might either were considering doing that and then they stopped themselves because they're like, no, you're different. Or they, both of you have let go for now and there's a bit of a silence or something. But that silence, even if it's there, is not permanent. Why? Because I think this person is trying to change, purify. They're trying to be different. They're trying to step into the greater place of self that this love and connection is requiring them to. So it's like the universe is telling them, this is your responsibility. This is your space and possibility for true expansion. We are calling upon you to expand, to finally claim a love that is greater than any other love that you've ever known. And in order to do that, you have to purify your past. You have to let go of the patterns of your past where you were used to walking away when things got difficult. And that is why, again, this seems like a progression, right? This person has progressed from avoiding the heart-to-heart conversation, releasing and letting go, realizing it's wrong, knowing that they have to purify their past, like let go of that past pattern of doing that. And now we're ending at where they wish to be with you, which is this metamorphosis, where they truly want to transform into the person who does not run away when things get tough. The person who sits in that discomfort within themselves and says, it's okay. I'm going to confront this. We're going to look each other in the eyes. We're going to talk it out. We're going to have that heart-to-heart conversation, no matter how hard it feels. I love this. This is such beautiful transformation for your person, group 3. Okay, let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling? Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. We have 2 8s right here. Boy, this is tough energy. Like this person is suffering right now. Temperance. Yeah. Okay. So there's definitely an energy of suffering going on with this person. So if you guys are in a pause or not speaking right now, or there is tension between you, like you're talking, but it's not like usual, like there's like a tension, there's like a sense of unease, you know, things not being normal right now between the two of you, it's really bringing this person down. So in their thoughts and in their thoughts of you, it's very difficult for them. They're going through some stage of grief. So you may have walked away from this person because in them releasing and letting go and not wanting to have that conversation with you, or not wanting to sit down and really be real and honest with you, they may have lost you. You may have said, okay, you know, I'm just going to let go now because you're like a wall. And if you, there's nothing more I can say to you because you won't open up. So if that's what you've done or something has happened here, this person is going through a deep grieving process right now. 5 of Cups. Okay, they're grieving you. They're missing you. They're missing contact with you. Again, I feel like that 5 of Cups, though, is necessary for them in order to purify. Because it's loss that even wants you to purify yourself to begin with, right? Like there's the sense of it is that loss of love, that loss of validation, approval, everything that they got from you is making them sit in the fire of purification. Like, wait a second, why did I lose you? What did I do? What patterns did I repeat again that I've always done, and this time I've lost the one person I really wish to be with? This is definitely somebody who's a slower moving energy. Like it takes them a little bit longer to come to terms with things. They need to sit in it. They need to process it. And then they move forward very slowly. But when they do move forward, it is real because they sat with it. They didn't rush through it. This is somebody who definitely takes their time to process. This is somebody who has to sit in that grief in order to truly feel it. Because if this person doesn't feel that level of Five of Cups grief, then they don't transform, which they've never had to do. So to me, this is a confirmation of in the past, in other relationships, Five of Cups, they never felt the grief deep enough for them to transform. The pain of losing that person was less than the pain of transformation. But when it comes to you, it's the opposite. Okay, the more they resist transformation, the more they resist having the heart-to-heart conversation, the more they realize that they are sabotaging themselves. Okay, central energy here is the Eight of Swords, which means that this person is becoming very aware of the fact that they are losing you, about to lose you, or have already lost you in some way, because of their own self-sabotage, because they don't know how to step up when things get difficult. But now this self-sabotage is making them feel deeply in pain. This pain now of losing you is outweighing the patterns of the past. And that's a new feeling for this person. They feel very out of control right now because they're not used to this kind of feeling, and that is why they're seeking balance. And again, this is a slow-moving energy, so this is somebody who needs to take their time to find themselves, their balance again. But I feel like their greatest fear is that you, Eight of Cups, will move on if you haven't already. So it's like on the one hand, they're not the fastest moving energy. But on the other hand, they feel like if they keep delaying or keep taking their sweet time to process or deal with this and stop sabotaging themselves, then by the time they come around, you'll be gone, Eight of Cups. You'll have already turned your back on them. So this person is sitting in panic and fear right now. Panic that they'll lose you forever. Fear that they can't turn it around fast enough. You know, they are really like in a very high stress, difficult situation. They don't want to let you go. They do want to change. They do want to have the honest conversation with you. They don't want to self-sabotage anymore, but they also have to muster up the courage to come to you vulnerable, raw, and clean. So let's see in this immediate future, what action, if any, do they wish to take towards group 3? Healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself. See? So I feel like this person, like I said, they're in the healing process, and it is a bit of a slower moving energy. They're not the fastest. See why? Because they still seek to control. Stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations, right? So they've always found their own power in having the sense of control to be able to walk away when things get tough, right? That's their way of controlling things. Yeah, see, it's deception. Mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. So this is the mask that they wear towards the world, that, hey, I'm okay, I can walk away, I don't need this. But they realize now that this mask or this, it's a self-deception. It's an illusion of themselves. And again, I feel like they didn't even realize this until they met you or until they fell in love with you. Now they can see that, wait a second, I've just been wearing a mask where I don't want to be vulnerable with anybody. I've not allowed myself to be free. I've not allowed myself to be truly myself. And to me, this deception energy goes back again to the purification energy. They realize that they have deceived themselves for a very long time. And the way they've deceived themselves and other people is by not being themselves, by not being open to letting the walls down, by always playing a particular role because they're too afraid of how hard it is to be themselves. And then when they're pushed to do that or things don't go well, that's when they release, let go, and move on, which is the energy we have right here. But now they're seeing it for the deception that it is. They're seeing it now for the control that it is. This is their way of controlling situations. But I love the fact that they got, look at this, beautiful healing and surrender, detach, trust, and free fall. Have faith that all will be well. And that's what they wish to do towards you. They want to heal this relationship. They want to heal themselves, and they want to surrender to this connection and let it unfold the way it's supposed to without putting up the walls. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, guys. I love this. This person is slowly but surely balancing themselves in this temperance energy and coming around to the fact that, you know what, it's okay. Let's just surrender. Let's open up. Let's heal. Let's have the difficult conversations. Let's bring down the mask and the wall, and let's be honest and real and raw. And that's what they're coming towards you in that state. So this is going to be really beautiful. I think you're going to have conversations with this person that you've never had before, and it's going to be so great for both of you. So go ahead and ask your question about this connection, and here's your answer. Opportunity. Beautiful. See, there's going to be an opportunity with this person coming up. Beautiful. I hope you guys take advantage of it. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. The Love Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is for business, money, and career. They're available with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. You have no idea how much it helps me and the channel, and it's free to you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.